Welcome into another Queensland Glory Hunter career mode episode. We've had a good start the season before we take the preview on for the two games today. We had 2 wins in the one-day comp and the Australian League. Defeated Victoria by 69 runs in this one, bowled out for 289. We were pretty good there. We got right through the 50 over. We did struggle at some points, but some good lower order batting got us to that score. Top score of Renshaw 62, Redford and Bancroft getting into the 30s along with Nikitaris. 455 for Dodrill and 3 for 61 for Dennis for the pick of the Victoria bowlers. Victoria were bowled out for 220. Bit of a late surge there from Green towards the back end here. Chris Green, veteran in the side, pretty good performer. Getting Mitsweeney up 76 was a pivotal moment in the game too. 4 for 27 for De Villiers, who's been in splendid form in this competition. 2 for English import Will Jacks, and 2 for 38 for Gainsford. A tough game against New South Wales, as always expected, but we did win this one convincingly. Bowled them out for 258 with the top score of the innings, only Gallagher at 47. A lot of starts here from the top order, none of them kicking on. Ultimately, just meant they didn't get a big score. 5 for 45 for De Villiers, absolutely outstanding, very accurate. And our off spinner, Corey, with a few nice wickets there. Corey, not going to try to pronounce that last name, we'll get it wrong. But yeah, in response, we got 461 for 9. A brilliant 100 from Cameron Bancroft, 145, 293 deliveries. 95 for Nikitaris. Bit of a shame he missed out on 100. And Gainsford, a very polished 77 off 86, 11 balls and a 6 in that innings. Pat Cummings up to his usual tricks, 5 for 110. And they used quite a few bowlers there to try and break partnerships, but ultimately they were too far behind. Their second innings, they got through to 253. De Villiers again standing out, 4 for 59. 255 for Lindbergh, 2 for 45 for Greenwood, and 255 for Corey. The top 4 bowlers were good. Jackson, Gainsford are just used sparingly. They had Mitchell March, 103, Nielsen, 57. It looked like it was going to be over very quickly, but those two resisted for quite a while, and Brukovski resisted quite big time, and I was thinking, oh no, it's going to peter out to a draw, but no, we got there. 51 for 2 after 20 overs. It's a good win against a team that should be contending for finals cricket. But yeah, today we've got the one-day game against New South Wales and the 4-day game against Tasmania in this episode. Let's see how it goes today. So we've got a nice sort of settled team. I might put McDermott in the order and just move Bancroft up to opening there for this particular one. Might put McDermott down the order, actually, a wee bit. Seeing what else we've got in the reserves here as well. We've got quite a bit of talent to pick from. Fifth bowling option's a bit iffy, but we'll make it work. Redford just hasn't really taken his opportunities so far. 38, 12, and 13. Just a second team appearance here and there would be quite good for them. You got young Jim Bradford, who's trying to develop their craft as well. But a pretty strong team. I'm pretty comfortable with that team. We just made a wee bit of a shuffle. Captain and keeper is Bancroft. I will probably change that and give the gloves to Blake, Benjamin Blake. But yeah, tough. Always a tough game against New South Wales. They will probably really push us here. We will bat first on the surface. Who was the favourite? What was the prediction saying? A 58% chance of us winning, 42%. New South Wales. Be good to get our second win of the campaign. Frickin' to Renshaw. Be good to add some more titles to the Glory Hunter career mode this season as well, before we ultimately move on from the Australian League, if we do get that opportunity. Oh, that is a bit of a leading edge, and Renshaw is gone. Frickin' has got the wickets, and it's a good start here for New South Wales. Brilliant start for New South Wales. Gets the informed Bancroft as well. 14 for 2 now, and Jax is in at 4. It's a good shot. Good drive down the ground. It's got to build partnerships, make sure we get a decent score on the board. Set away for 4 more. Brilliant shot. timing of the cricket ball here from these two. They have weathered the early storm. Just want to punch it to form now. Oh, got the edge there. And just as though we're getting back into this game, we have been hit rocked by New South Wales again. 70 for 3. McDermott. Okay. It's a good shot. 12 of 21. 78 for 3 after 20 overs. It's not fast scoring. So we're just losing wickets like that. Salzman gets the wicket. McDermott for 13 brings Blake in now. We're a bit shaky in the order now. Gonna have to grind out a score. Just don't want to get our net run rate affected either, because at the end of the day, only the top 2 play in the finals. It is so hard to get here. The caliber of competition in Australia is incredible. It's incredibly tight. Oh, that's absolutely swatted down the ground. For 6. Jax is gone. He got a start too, Jax, and he will depart for 45. Now we're into the lower order. 1-2-1 for 5. Not going to 4 and over yet, which is a concern. Thanks for that very impressive 77 in the first class fixture between these two sides. Put the game beyond doubt. Lovely shot there. We cut that high a bit short. Good shot from Blake. Oh, he's gone. That's a good delivery. They've been good today, New South Wales. And they will dismiss Gainsford for 18 off 13 deliveries. Didn't stay long enough. Gonna have to rely on our lower order big time. 150 for 6. 150 for 7 it becomes. He has gone for 1 and will bring Greenwood up the order and De Villiers. Someone's going to have to bat with Benjamin Blake here and just make sure we bat the 50. Doesn't appear to be too many problems in the surface. Just batted poorly on it. That's a good shot from Blake. It's another clean strike of the cricket ball, another 6. Moves to 50. Free hit. He has hit the free hit pretty well, and that is 4 more. This is good clean hitting from Blake. He is taking the game upon himself here. Just trying to get some support from his lower order. He can't really launch just yet. Greenwood just gets it past the diving keeper. He has to play a role here. He has to get his main man on strike. Oh, and now that's not going to happen. Salzman is gone and got the wicket of Blake out for 63. Jaden Lyberg. And with Greenwood. Let's try and eke out what we can. It's been a good performance. French cut for 4. We'll take it. Well hit. That's all the way for 6. 200 up for Queensland. 204 for 8. Overs left. What can they eke out here? That pretty well. That is glorious from Lindbergh. Lindbergh. Out the gap again. Just beats the diving fielder, but hey, any runs are good runs. Oh, that is a shot of the innings. He's hit it back straight to the bowler. Moore has got the wicket of Lindbergh. Out for 18 off 16. A good wee meow here. Take any runs we can get. We had to scramble to that. 230 for 9. A good performance from New South Wales. Blake, top scoring was 63. Jack's 45. But yeah, no innings of substance there. And this is heavily favoured for New South Wales now to take the game. Bowled incredibly well, especially to the likes of Steve Smith, Mitchell March in that order. Jack Edwards is a solid player there as well. Can we start off with a bit of a roar here? And that looks like the wicket of Stephen Smith. He is gone. Gone for 8. 30 for 1 after 10. Bring in some spin very early on and get some fielders out now. We're just going to have to consistently attack and just hope we can nab the wickets that we need. 43 for 1 now as New South Wales is starting to form a nice partnership. Gallagher has picked out the man there, though. It's good wickets to get. Just need to get a few more of them. Pretty tidily. Gainsford will come in. The leg spinner getting some opportunities to develop his game. 1 for 35. 99 for 12. 24 overs. Jill 41. Aruz 27. We are going to bring back some pace here. We just have to try to open the game up. A bit of aggression. Bring De Villiers back. Played this area pretty well, but just a key wicket again. Who's gone for 38 of 39. A good wee innings there. Jackson into the called up to bowl here. Just looking for some wickets. 1 over 10. Gainsford. Yeah, just not enough on the board, unfortunately, to try to defend. So we've got to try to bowl them out. Be aggressive with the Greenwood spell. Hopefully we can get rewarded with maybe a few wickets. 199 for 3. Good 86 from Joey's. Glued the innings together, and Marsh has just come out and just absolutely taken the game completely away from the Queensland side. Yeah, just not enough on the board. We really needed plus 300 there to compete with a good side like New South Wales. You got to be on your game when you're playing these sort of teams, which has been slightly off today in the one-day game, and we've been outplayed. A beautiful 100 from Jill. Caleb Jill, that is a 600 at the level. Followed by the 56 from Marsh. 231 for 3, and a good convincing win for New South Wales. So we played 2, 1-1, lost 1 now. We want to try to defend our title if we can. But now the game against Tasmania is coming up now. We will probably stick with the team that done it last game. We pretty happy and pretty settled. Radford will probably be dropped. Maybe the only one to consider. What's the pitch doing? It is very average. Get our seamers in. I'm probably going to take the risk of playing an extra seamer, maybe. Gonna rely on that. I have to rely on that order too much though. Okay, Gainsford does get his spot. He keeps it. Yeah, we just need that extra bit of batting. So we'll open up. That's a pretty settled lineup actually. Tasmania have got some good players as well to keep an eye out for. We will bat first on the surface. They're in 6th place, Tasmania, very early on in the season. We are heavy favourites to win this, but can't count for anything. You've got to be still on the line. Billy Stanlake in their lineup. Bad player, Billy Stanlake. Pretty accurate so far. Played a few games for Australia. I remember him touring with Australia to India a while back. That's a good shot. So we're just about going about a solid start here. Let's make sure we don't lose any wickets. Oh. Gabe Bell, yeah, okay, 33 years of age as well. Pretty good first-class career, actually. Twelve off 80, Nikitaris. He is really struggling out there, but at the end of the day, still there, and has got his team to a 50-run stand. We've read the pitch well enough. It's a good shot. It's now starting to get into a rhythm. A few boundaries starting to flow off the bats of the Queenslanders. 63 without loss after 33 overs. Steady going, not very fast in the first session, but have got ourselves a foundation to work off with for the next 2 sessions of day 1. Well hits. And this partnership is starting to flourish a wee bit now. Starting to go a wee bit fast. We're only going just above 2 and over. It just shows you how disciplined Tasmania have been as well. But they haven't got any reward. No wickets for their endeavours. That is a very tight single, but a 50 to Matt Renshaw. .92 without loss. That's a good shot. Just getting to the pitch of delivery and hitting it well in the gap. 4 runs. Under run stand between these two, and it's just continued on some good work that these two have done. They are noticeably trying to pick up the scoring rate. It's gradually picked up the last wee bit. Still just only above 2s. And there's the first wicket to fall. Truneman gets the wicket to Renshaw for 69. Redford coming in. He is going to get another opportunity to settle himself at 3. $18 for 1 after 51 overs. Very slow going, though, for Queensland. Queensland will probably want to be around 230, 240 by the end of the day for a sweep being brought out. Just trying to get the spinners off their lengths. I'm uncomfortable with that shot in this one. Oh, is that out? No, it's not. But yeah, uncomfortable with seeing the reverse sweep this game. Just so not used to it. He's brought it out again. That's a good shot. Bit of a dicey one considering where the field's set. Redford will take a boundary. 129 for 1. Yeah, noticeably have to pick up scoring, which might present more opportunities for the Tasmanian side. Taras has got a boundary. Very slow starting today. He has got himself through to 50. 50 off 165 deliveries. It has not been a fast innings by any stretch of the imagination. He'll have to pick up the strike rate a little bit, but he's ensured Queensland are off to a good start in this 4-day game. $154 for 1. Good shot down the ground from Redford. He's got away with that there. You'll have to say that was pretty lucky. 165 for 1 after 66 overs. 60 off 191 for Nataris. Redford 31 off 61. One look at the 4 of Renshaw for 69. So games across the ground. New South Wales look very strong in this competition mid-lead. Like the 200s from Smith and Jewell. That team is going to be hard to beat for anyone. And I reckon we're quite lucky in the 4-day game against them. Well, that has been absolutely skied. Beats the fielder, though. We'll take the boundary. Or more. Redford's been dropped. Okay, just an opportunity there for Tasmania just to feel good about themselves with the wicket, and they haven't quite got it. Hit very hard. Boundary. Again, this is good from Queensland. Noticeably have picked up their scoring rate. $200 up for Queensland. 203 for 1. It's been well picked up. Just dropping him may be very costly. Starting to get into a good rhythm. That's 50 for Radford. A good knock. An important knock in his young career so far. And the noose that Tasmania had them on Queensland all day turns a tight bowling has just been a bit unravelled, and run rate is just getting towards 3 and over now, which is really acceptable. Play and a miss, 96 of 228 deliveries. And he's brought up 100 and streaky shot, but that is 100 for Nikitaris. 28 years of age, just his 400 at the levels. Played one test match. Pretty established performer. You haven't have him in the team, really. He's done a job here. Set away for 4. Beautiful, beautiful looking shot from Radford. That's set so well. That is a glorious shot. That's 6. 259 for 1 after 80 overs. Scoring with intent is Radford. And just anchor at the other end, Nikitaris. Great job. Scoring rate's picked up. He's got it into the 40s as strike rate, which is really, really good. That's a good shot. Been a good first day for Queensland. It's very well. That is a glorious shot for 4. What a day of cricket for Queensland. Very slow out of the blocks, but now just getting into their work. In a very big session of run scoring. 280 for 1 after 83. 166 run stand. New ball has been taken. It just feels as though with these two set, they need a wicket early and with the new ball. I just don't know if they are looking likely at the moment, but just never know. Been a run fest in this third session. 300 up, but just 1 wicket lost. Oh, he's hit that so well as well. It finds the gap. That's a glorious shot from Radford, and that is him gone now, just as when he is closing, and I think he was on a 97. He's be so gutted about that. Young charge Radford. Would have been his first 100 at the level. Bancroft to be probably instructed to survive just for the day's play, but yeah, just played so beautifully and just lost his concentration just a little bit. Tasmania will be happy that they got the breakthrough. Nikitaris, 150. End of day 1, 329 for 2. New South Wales, 446 for 6, dominating that game. South Australia, Western Australia is a pretty tight fixture. Just got to start again, really. Just get off to a good start. Oh, it's real gloomy here. The old lighting's changed big time at the ground. So that's still pretty well. It's nice and sunny. Round. Full toss. Punished. Hit that so well. That's 6. Oh, this could get pretty nasty for Tasmania. Glorious hitting. What a big over this has been. 182 now. Bancroft is gone. Didn't really get 2 going there. 7 off 40 deliveries. Brings Will Jacks to the crease. 362 for 3. Just be looking for just another solid partnership. We want above 500 in this innings at the very least. So we bat them right out of the game. Harris is trying to score very quickly for his side. He's maximised another 6. He's just found the middle. He's just in a great rhythm now. Shots all around the ground. It's a very tight run. That's 200 for Nikitaris. Oh, fantastic batting. His high score in first-class cricket. Really making the most of that innings. Batsmen can come in and play their strokes. You're full. Okay, no, it's 400. I was going to say, are they going to take another run and run themselves out? It's 207 now. 404 for 3. This is showing some very serious credentials for this season for Queensland. They got depth. A lot of players away on international duty too, so that's a scary thought for other teams. Oh, that's beautifully ramped above the slips for 4. The run rate just accelerate. It was only 2-0 for such a long time. We've been about 6-0 for the last 50-odd overs. The edge, he is tiring a little bit, but he's just got to keep going. Handy ending some jacks as well. Just that down the ground. 4-4-1 for 3. There's no answers. Absolutely no answers at the moment. Just really trying to pick up the scoring rate. I think there's going to be a fair bit of work to do with the ball. Obviously, the pitch is reasonably good. He's edged it, Jax. Just trying to pick it up a wee bit more. He's gone for a very valuable 51. So Benjamin Blake will come in, play a few shots. Well, his opening partner just continues to blaze his away to a pretty enormous score. So that very well. Just considering his strike rate was in the low 30s at one stage, now it's at 63. He is really, really impressed. Carnage just absolutely continues. It's the 236 all-time record against Tasmania as well. That shows you how influential this score has been. That's so crisply again, and that's 250 for Nikitaris. I think Blake may be out. He is trying to pick up the scoring rate. He's gone for 16. Reece Gainsford will come in and play some strokes as well. Already staring down the barrel of a pretty big score to try and get back into this game. Since the declaration's not too far away. Turning up the runs. Move to 264. 519 for 5. We are going to bat another session. This is just incredible how he's batted. He's just picked up the gears. Kingsford's gone, unfortunately. Not really getting going there. It brings Corey in. He's gone cheaply. Now the wicket's starting to tumble just a tad in this session. Keep going here. I want to take the foot off the accelerator. That's that so beautifully. Closing it on 300. Wouldn't it be special to see that on a Glory Hunter video? Big triple century. 290 at the moment. He's struggling a bit now, but he's gone. He doesn't get the 300, but what a special performance. 290 or 428 deliveries. We are going to declare, actually. Is this really not too much point continuing? Really wanted to see him get his 300, but yeah, that is really taking the game away. Just the patience at the start from the top order, and then the real acceleration sort of begun. 46 boundaries, 2 sixes in that innings. They've got a wee bit of work to do here at Tasmania. That's the first wicket to tumble. Good accuracy from De Villiers. Greenwood in. We're going to bring in Will Jacks. Get some spin going here from one end. And trying to give everyone a decent rest. 49 for 2. So we are going to have to bowl incredibly well in 2 innings to get the results. Greenwood back into the attack, rotating with De Villiers. Gainsford into the attack. Our off spinner is just such a handy player. He just gets it in good areas, and he's got another wicket. He's got the wicket to Street. 37. Hopefully Gainsford can get some valuable bowling experience at the middle here. He's in command of this game. Bring Lindbergh back and De Villiers. Getting the seamers amongst it here. 176 for 6 now. This is a really, really good performance from Queensland. Just looks like Tasmania are going to be well and truly behind the 8 ball in this game. Yeah, the golfing class really in this game has just been evident. Bowled out for 206. A good performance with the ball. We enforce the follow on. Still plenty of time in this game to get the 10 wickets required for victory. Bring our off spinner in early. The bounce is uneven, so we're just going to try and operate some spin for a little bit. Try and give our main seamers a bit of a rest. It's good. Just pinpoint accuracy. Checks coming in. 77 for 1. Better from Tasmania, really applying themselves here. No, the win's out of the question, but certainly a draw would be a commendable effort considering the position they're in. Been able to strike too much yet. In a stubborn partnership, this one. 140 for 1. Just trailing with 219 now. finally, we have got the breakthrough. That's a must-needed surge of confidence for the Queenslanders going into the final day. It's a big loss of a wicket. 50 off 208 deliveries, Ward. I'm going to open up the seam to start off the day. Jacks brought in. New ball is available. Villiers, give the off spinner the new ball. See if he can do anything with it. Great resistance so far. 101 of 209 for Nick Davis. Really putting a spinner in there works here. Looking like a draw now. Like all of a sudden, it's just very going to get men around the bat. Have to change our tactics a little bit. We're going to try and pitch her up. Try some different tactics for a while. Just can't bust them. They've been incredibly resilient. In a game that has... Oh, the game that has really slipped away from Queensland here. Moment. Is this the surge of wickets that we needed? Davis gone now. Wee bit of a shaky period now. 170, a very good score. Three, 2-8 for 5 now, Tasmania. By 31. 42 overs, 10 mains, 3 for 92. You have to give your main guy a bit of a rest. An attacking bowler, Greenwoods. Last session, trail by 22. There's going to be a draw more than likely at the moment. This late flurry wickets happen. Another breakthrough. Lead by 20, 51 minutes left. It is going to be a draw this game. A new ball, 402. For 18. It's Kuhneman. He's bowling in a match, but it's been drawn. Tasmania have got a valuable draw in that game. And we've let one slip. Two very tight games. Victoria getting over the line in that game. Very, very interesting. So, at the moment, we're in third place, very early on in the season. And New South Wales, who were the runner-ups last season, find themselves in a bit of a difficult position. We're in a solid position going into the next 3 rounds. We've got Lovell and Inglis returning back for international duty. Blake's been selected by the one-day team. So you guys will be back. You guys will be back for the Western Australia and South Australia games. So we'll play 2 games offline and we'll be back for those. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you again for more Glory Hunter Cricket.